Women have remained largely underrepresented in the realms of political power throughout Nigerian history. Since the beginning of the electoral democracy in 1999, public campaigns, proposed legislative reforms, and internal measures within political parties have attempted to address the gaping gender imbalance. It is in a bid to address this imbalance that the National Council for Women's Societies, Osun State Chapter, flagged off the Women in Governance Project initiative aimed at embarking on advocacy to encourage the active participation of Osun State women in politics. While explaining the motive behind the project, the state president of National Council for Women's Societies, Dr. Adiola Ayola, said time has come for women to rise and take their rightful places wherever they may be. She admitted that power is not served a la carte, hence the need for women to be active in whatever positions they find themselves and showcase their potentials at all times. Dr. Ayola appealed to Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, not to sideline women in key appointments in his administration.
The mission is to increase quality representation of women in every strata of the society, be it religious, secular, in government, in public services, in the educational institutions, private sector, every area of life, every strata of life. We want quality representation of women. We want to create awareness for the need to increase the number of women in leadership positions. 2, we want to change the mindset of the men and women about the roles of women in the society. Thirdly, the objective is to remove all obstacles hindering women from actualizing their potentials. Fourthly, to ensure total inclusiveness of women. There's no job or no area, even in the workplaces, women, everything women can do. They said everything men can do, a woman can do it better. The fifth objective is to encourage more women participation in politics and governance.
Speaking in the same vein, some members of the group, including Citizen Lolawe and Chief Janet Olaleye, noted that what the group is demanding is equity in appointment of women to critical ministries by Governor Adeleke. They maintain that a lot of women in the state are highly qualified for the job and would deliver.
During the Oyinlola's regime, we had a female deputy governor in Osun State. During Aregbe Shola's regime, we had a female deputy governor. But we since when the immediate past government came in, the representation of women started dwindling in the state of Osun. We saw that the present deputy governor, the then deputy governor, was a man. Presently, the deputy governor is also a man. The speaker definitely is going to be a man because there's no female representation in the State House of Assembly.
So 35% affirmative in Osun State should be given to us. We have board members. They should be given to us. When we have 10 men, then 10 member, at least it's good for 3 or 4 women. In the Ministry of Women Affairs, woman is a woman that can know what a woman needs, not a man. So we beg them to give us our 35% affirmative in the board member, commissioners, in all area in their parastatals. We want our 35% affirmative to stand well.
The Women in Governance project, which is part of the gender inclusive movement, is driven by the Sustainable Development Goal number 5 of the United Nations. It is recognized and pursued as a critical strategy for achieving meaningful and enduring people-centered development. Oluchi Amuda reporting.